Hello everyone, good morning to all. Now in this video we are going to discuss the concept termed as force on a current carrying conductor in the chapter magnetic effects of electric current. Okay, I have also posted the previous video based on the activity that shows why the force is applied on a current carrying conductor when it is placed in the vicinity of any permanent magnet. We know that when the current is flowing through the conductor, that conductor produces the magnetic field. For example, this is the conductor. Two ends of these conductors are connected to the battery. So when the switch is on, the current is flowing through this conductor. So when the current is flowing through this conductor, it produces its magnetic field. And if we place, for example, it is a horseshoe magnet, these two fingers showing north direction and the thumb showing south. So the magnetic field is moving from north to south. So if this current carrying conductor is placed in such a way that these two poles are, one north is on the upward direction and the south is on the backward direction. So the magnetic field is moving in the downward, north to south. So there is a magnetic field of a permanent magnet and this current carrying conductor produces its own magnetic field. So Andre Marie Ampere suggested that when the current is flowing through the conductor, it produces its own magnetic field. Applying the force on the magnetic field of this permanent magnet, so this permanent magnet also applying the force on a current carrying conductor. That's why this conductor moves, because it is suspended. That's why it moves whether away from the magnet or inside the magnet. So when this particular conductor moves, then that topic is called as force on a current carrying conductor when it is placed in the vicinity of this permanent magnet. And how to find out the direction of the force applied on a current carrying conductor? So there is a rule given by the Flemings called as Fleming's left hand rule. So what is this Fleming's left hand rule? This is the direction. These are the three fingers of your left hand in such a way that, see, this particular upward direction, that thumb gives you the direction of force. This forefinger gives you the direction of magnetic field and this middle finger gives you the direction of electric current. So this Fleming's left hand rule states that if you stretch three fingers of your left hand, that is forefinger, middle finger and the thumb, in such a way that they are perpendicular to each other, your forefinger gives you the direction of force, your forefinger gives you the direction of magnetic field, your middle finger gives you the direction of current, then the thumb is pointing in the direction of force. Forefinger gives you magnetic field, middle finger gives you current, so the thumb gives you the direction of the force in which this current carrying conductor moves. Okay, ये force का direction बताएगा. Now, if you change one of the direction, whether of the current or the magnetic field, force also changes. जैसे अभी force आपको upward direction में जाते हुए दिख रहा है, तो conductor ऊपर move करेगा. Magnetic field is towards you, north to south. Current is going in the right direction as per my position. Current right में जाना है, magnetic field आपके तरफ आ रही है, so the force is on the upward direction. अब जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आपके तरफ है, नॉर्थ टू साउथ, उसके पोल्स चेंज करते हैं. अब मैग्नेटिक फील्ड मेरे तरफ लाते हैं, करंट को रहने दो उधर, सी करंट उधर ही है राइट, ठीक है. सिर्फ जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आपके तरफ है वो मेरे तरफ आ गई. सी द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स आल्सो चेंजेस, इट गोज इन द डाउनवर्ड. जो पहले ऊपर था अब वो नीचे है. डन. इस बार मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आपकी तरफ ही रखते हैं, करंट जा रहा है राइट में, तो फोर्स से ऊपर, राइट में जाने वाले करंट को अब मैं लेफ्ट में भेजता हूं, सी. सो जो फोर्स नीचे चला गया, जो फोर्स ऊपर था अब वो फोर्स नीचे है, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आपके तरफ है, मैंने करंट को चेंज किया. सो व्हाट वी कैन कंक्लूड फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हैंड रूल दैट गिव्स यू द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फोर्स ऑन अ करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर. If you change the direction of magnetic field, direction of force changes. If you change the direction of current, then also force on current carrying conductor changes its direction. So Fleming's left hand rule gives you the direction of force on a current carrying conductor. And why these three fingers stretch perpendicular to each other? Because when the magnetic field and current is perpendicular to each other, then we found practically that force applied on the conductor is maximum. So maximum force apply हो, इसलिए उस कंडक्टर को मूव करने के लिए मैक्सिमम फोर्स के साथ हम लोगों ने क्या किया है, keep these current and magnetic field perpendicular to each other. By performing lot of experiments and getting number of readings, we found that this particular simple rule explains us to find out the direction of the force applied on the current carrying conductor. So this is all about the topic. Now this is the principle of working of electric motor. So today we are going to discuss the topic electric motor, which is based on this topic. So the first and foremost thing, what is meant by electric motor? We all know electric motors are there in number of devices. For example, एक simple example मैं बताता हूँ आपको. The electric fan. Electric fan rotates when the electric current is switched on. So the electrical energy gets converted into mechanical energy. That's why it moves. कोई भी चीज motion में है, so that is mechanical energy. So electrical energy getting converted into mechanical energy with the device called as electric motor. And in this particular topic, we are going to discuss this application, that is electric motor of principal force on a current carrying conductor. So the first and foremost thing, construction of electric motor. First I want to clear this thing. In class 10 we are going to learn the basic construction of the model of electric motor. In every devices the principle of working is same, but with respect to our devices some changes, some advancement is there in the electric motor. But out of that all devices हम लोग पढ़ने वाले कि उसका basic construction क्या है, basic किस तरीके से ये electric motor काम करती है. That is our topic of class 10th. अब फैन का कंपैरिजन बाकी मशीन्स के साथ नहीं कर सकते, बाकी मशीन्स का फैन के साथ नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि सब में रिक्वायरमेंट अलग अलग है, तो उसमें एडवांसमेंट किए गए हैं. हम बेसिक चीज सीखने वाले हैं कि हाउ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी गेटिंग कन्वर्टेड इनटू मैकेनिकल एनर्जी विद द डिवाइस कॉल्ड एज इलेक्ट्रिक मोटर. सो हियर आई एम गोइंग टू कंस्ट्रक्ट दिस पर्टिकुलर इलेक्ट्रिक मोटर. हियर यू आल्सो गेट द वर्किंग ऑफ इट along with the video. Okay, see, this is a rectangular coil of a copper wire. So this rectangular coil of a copper wire having a name A, B, C, D. Then this particular rod AB is connected to the split ring. So there is a split ring. Okay. So this particular rod AB is extended in the forward direction. This CD is also extended in the forward direction, and rod AB is connected to the split ring. Concentrate how I am going to draw this particular diagram, because it is there in the exam for 3 marks to draw this diagram and also write down its working. So rod, take a rectangular coil of a copper wire A, B, C, D. Okay, then this rod AB is connected to the split ring. ये है split ring. Split ring. Okay, it is also made up of metal. Okay, good conductor. Split ring means this is your complete ring. And this complete ring is divided into two half. That's why each ring is now is called as split ring. Okay, so rod AB is extended and connected to the first split ring called as ring P, and CD is connected to the second half of a ring called as split ring Q. So AB is connected to P and CD is connected to split ring Q. Then this particular split ring is attached over the axle. एक्सेल मींस व्हाट, जो फैन का एक रॉड होता है जिसको बीच में आपको डोम लाइक स्ट्रक्चर जुड़ा हुआ होता है और जो घूमता है, ब्लेड फिर आप उसे जोड़ते हो, तो जो घूमने वाला पार्ट है, मोटर जिस पार्ट को घुमाती है, दैट इज नथिंग बट अ रॉड कॉल्ड एज एक्सेल. सो दिस स्प्लिट रिंग P and Q आर अटैच्ड ओवर द एक्सेल. मतलब ये एक्सेल है तो स्प्लिट रिंग के जो दो हाफ है, मान लो ये एक हाफ और ये एक हाफ, ये इस तरीके से अटैच्ड है, इस तरीके से अटैच्ड है. इधर से एक स्प्लिट रिंग, इधर से एक स्प्लिट रिंग. आ रहा है समझ में? दिस इज योर एक्सेल. तो अगर स्प्लिट रिंग घूमेंगे तो एक्सेल भी घूमेगा, तो हमारा काम है इस एक्सेल को घुमाना. सो आई एम गोइंग टू ड्रॉ दैट एक्सेल हियर. So this is the axle where ring P and ring Q is attached. और ये जो रिंग है आपकी P and Q, these rings are insulated with the rubber pad. These rings are insulated inside with the rubber pad. क्योंकि ये जुड़े हुए हैं एक्सेल के ऊपर. किसके ऊपर? एक्सेल के ऊपर. So एक्सेल भी मेटल का रॉड होता है, एक्सेल भी मेटल का रॉड होता है, तो जो करंट रिंग को मिलेगा वो एक्सेल को नहीं लगना चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाई इनसाइड दिस स्प्लिट रिंग देयर आर रबर पैड्स. ओके, सो दैट करंट इज नॉट गिवन टू द एक्सेल. डन. सो अभी तक का कंस्ट्रक्शन देखो. टेक अ रेक्टेंगुलर कॉइल A B C D. AB extended and connected to the split ring Q. CD extended and connected to the split ring Q. Split ring P and Q are attached over the axle, insulated inside with the rubber pad. There are two stationary brushes. Which are initially attached to this ring P and Q. That are nothing but X and Y. Brush X and brush Y. They are stationary brushes. They are not moving. So ये इस तरीके के brushes हैं जो स्टेशनरी रहेंगे. ठीक है, और उन ब्रशेस को टच करके, समझो ये एक ब्रश है X और ये ब्रश है Y, तो रिंग इनको टच करते हुए घूमेगी. यस, सो रिंग अपने पार्टनर्स चेंज करेगी. मतलब P पहले X ब्रश को कनेक्टेड है, Q पहले Y ब्रश को कनेक्टेड है. देन जब ये रिंग घूमेगी, सो P comes in contact with Y and Q comes in contact with X. That we are going to learn. So brushes are stationary, only the rings are going to rotate this axle. Next thing, why these brushes? So these brushes are there to provide electric current to the rectangular coil ABCD. Electric current supply कौन करते हैं? Brushes X and Y, because they are connected to battery. So positive terminal of a battery is connected to brush X, negative terminal of a battery connected to brush Y, and this particular arrangement is constructed between the two poles of a horseshoe magnet. So this rectangular coil ABCD is placed between the two poles of a north and south pole of a horseshoe magnet. तो मैग्नेट के बीच में पोल रखा है, rectangular coil ABCD. AB is connected to the ring P, CD is connected to the ring Q. Brushes are there stationary X and Y. P initially connected to X, X is connected to the positive terminal. Q initially connected to Y and Y is connected to the negative terminal. So this is the construction of a electric motor. I hope you understand the construction. आप वीडियो को बार बार रिपीट करके आप इन चीजों को देख सकते हो। एक बार फिर से बताता हूँ। टेक अ रेक्टेंगुलर कॉइल ABCD. AB is extended and connected to ring P. CD is extended and connected to the split ring Q. Split ring P and Q are connected, attached over the axle which is insulated inside. Stationary brushes X and Y are connected to the positive and negative terminal of a battery. And this rectangular coil ABCD is placed between the two poles of a horseshoe magnet, north and south. So this is the construction of electric motor. I hope you understand. You must have to draw this diagram to solve this question for 3 marks. After that, working. How it works. So after construction, working. Now concept. अच्छे से ध्यान दो. Talking about the rod AB. When we are talking about rod AB, concentrate. The current flows from positive terminal to X. So I am going to write down direction of current. Positive terminal of battery to the terminal X. So positive terminal to X. Positive to X. X to ring P. Yes, ring P to the rod AB. So from A to B, from A to B. Is it clear? See, positive terminal of battery to the brush X. X is initially connected to split ring P. P is connected to rod AB, so the current is moving from A to B. See, positive terminal to X, X to P, P to A to B. So here I am going to write down. यहाँ पे जगह नहीं है, नीचे लिख देता हूँ. Current की direction. Positive terminal of battery to the brush X, X to split ring P to A to B. So this is the direction of current. Okay, done. Now apply the Fleming's left hand rule, because it is a force on current carrying conductor. Applying the Fleming's left hand rule for rod AB. Now how to apply this rule? See, north direction, north pole and south pole of a horseshoe magnet, so the magnetic field is moving in this direction, north to south. Current is moving in this direction, making right angle. So apply Fleming's left hand rule for this situation. See, I am going to apply. This is the magnetic field north to south. This is the magnetic field north to south. तो ये सेट है. Then current is going from A to B. तो बोर्ड को अगर ऐसे देखते हो तो अंदर जा रहा है करंट A to B. तो जो करंट अपने तरफ है उसे अंदर भेज दो. See, this is magnetic field north to south. This is the current goes inside A to B. So the deflection is towards downward direction. So this rod AB moves in the downward direction. Rod AB कहाँ जाएगा? नीचे. That means, suppose this is the rectangular coil. A, B, C, D. इधर कौन है राइट साइड में? A, B, C, D. So AB moves in the downward direction. AB कहाँ जा रहा है? डाउनवर्ड जा रहा है. तो जब AB नीचे जा रहा है तो आपको दिख रहा है कि CD ऊपर आ रहा है. तो CD के बारे में भी सोचते हैं. So with this particular respect, if you apply the Fleming's left hand rule, what we get? Force is applied on the rod, and the direction of force is rod AB moves in downward direction. Rod AB moves in downward direction. ये arrow दिखा है downward. Now the next direction, positive to brush X, X to P, P to A to B, then B to C, B to C. इसी को कंटिन्यू करना पड़ेगा. Now B to C, इसी को कंटिन्यू करना. B to C, C to D, A to B, B to C, C to देखो सर्किट कंप्लीट हो गया, यहाँ पे दिखा रहा हूँ पहले, पॉजिटिव टू ब्रश x, x to p, p to a to b, b to c, c to d, d to the ring q, q to y and y to negative terminal. So this is the circuit, positive to negative. Force AB moves downward. Now concentrate on force applied on rod CD. Now apply the for rod CD also. It is also making right angle. So CD मैग्नेटिक फील्ड उधर ही जा रही है, फिर से मैग्नेटिक फील्ड उधर ही रखा मैंने टुवर्ड्स राइट साइड, माय राइट साइड, योर आल्सो राइट साइड. सो नॉट टू साउथ बट द करंट इज मूविंग टुवर्ड्स यू. पहले ए भी अंदर जा रहा था, नाउ इट टुवर्ड्स यू. सो करंट इज टुवर्ड्स यू. व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स? इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन. सो CD moves in upward direction. So this is the first half. This is the first half because half rotation is completed. Half rotation is completed. See, after half rotation, this is AB and this is CD. So AB, A, B, C, D. So AB moves downward and CD moves upward. ये देखो, AB moves downward, CD moves upward. So AB गया नीचे, CD आया ऊपर और उन्होंने पोजीशन बदल ली है. अब इधर कौन आया? CD आया और इधर कौन गया? AB. They changes their position. So when they rotate, now AB takes the position of CD and CD takes the position of AB. So here we are having B, C here, B, A here. AB के साथ कौन सी रिंग घूम गई? रिंग P इधर आ गई और CD के साथ कौन सी रिंग? Q इधर आ गई. They changes the terminal. Now we'll take the force for second half क्योंकि आधा रोटेशन हो गया. After half of the rotation, now the direction of current. Starting from positive terminal to brush X as it is. X to now ring Q. Q to D and D to C. D to C. Positive terminal to X, X to Q, Q to D, D to C. Now for रॉड CD अब फिर से अप्लाई करने की जरूरत ही नहीं. CD फिर से वही रूल, नॉर्थ टू साउथ. D to C कहाँ जा रहा है? डाउनवर्ड. सो जो अपने राइट साइड में होता है वो कहाँ जाता है? पहले से आ रहा है डाउनवर्ड. ओके, नाउ CD मूव्स डाउनवर्ड. नाउ C to B, B to A, A to which ring now? P, P to brush Y and Y to negative terminal. So जो करंट पहले जा रहा था इधर A था ABCD, now DCBA. करंट की डायरेक्शन वही है क्लॉकवाइज, पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, सिर्फ रिंग रोटेट हो गई. तो पहले यहाँ पे A भी हुआ करता था, अब DCBA, ABCD. सो डायरेक्शन वही है लेकिन रिंग चेंज हो गई. ओके, नाउ अप्लाई द रूल टू फाइंड आउट द फोर्स ऑन AB now when it rotates the half rotation. अब AB के लिए रूल अप्लाई करो. इन दिस वे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड करंट B to A, it moves in the upward direction. So what we can conclude here, in the first half AB moves downward, CD moves upward, but after half rotation now CD moves downward and AB moves upward. So here what we can conclude, अच्छे से ध्यान दो, ये AB और ये CD, ये AB और ये CD. AB moves downward, so CD moves upward. Now CD moves downward, AB moves upward, downward, upward, downward, upward, downward, upward. What will happen? the coil starts rotating when the current is flowing through the conductor. Coil starts rotating because this magnet applying the force on a current carrying conductor. So current carrying conductor produces its own magnetic field that also applying the force. Because of force is applied, this magnet is stationary. So coil is getting moved. Force on a current carrying conductor. So coil starts moving. So electrical energy of the battery converted into mechanical energy. अब कॉइल घूमेगा तो रिंग घूमेगी, रिंग घूमेगा तो एक्सेल घूमेगा और इसी एक्सेल को क्या जोड़ देंगे हम प्लेट्स, तो आपके फैन घूमने लगेगा. This is the working of electric motor, which is the application of the principle called as force on a current carrying conductor. Okay, I hope you understand. I will send you the video also. In this particular topic, one most important topic is about split ring. Split ring is the important equipment of this particular electric motor. Then why? Because of this split ring, as split ring is distributed into half. First P connected to X. First P connected to X and Q connected to Y. But when the half rotation is completed, then your Q is connected to X and P is connected to Y. As it is divided into two half and change their terminals, direction of current also changes. इस स्प्लिट रिंग के कारण, रिंग घूमने के कारण डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट बदलता है. फ्लो वही है, फ्लो क्लॉकवाइज ही है, बट रोटेट करने के कारण जो करंट पहले ए बी सी डी जाता था, ए बी सी डी, देन बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रिंग दे चेंजेस द टर्मिनल. जो एक्स करंट लेके आता था और वाई से वापस जाता था, ये अपने टर्मिनल बदल देते हैं. फर्स्ट P is comes in a contact with X, Q is comes in a contact with Y, but after half rotation, Q comes in a contact with X and P comes in a contact with Y. So because of this split ring, terminals of that brushes changes and the direction of current changes. In the first half it is A, B, C, D, so A, B downward, C, D upward. In the second half, D, C, B, A, so C, D downward, A, B upward. That's why this particular ring starts rotating. And this is the way we call electric motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. So this split ring having a special name in this motor called as commutator, जिसके ऊपर 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन आया है. Split ring plays the role of commutator in the electric motor. What does it mean? Commutator is a device which reverses the direction of current periodically. हर इक्वल इंटरवल में डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट बदलता है. फर्स्ट हाफ ABCD, सेकंड हाफ DCB, अगेन ABCD, DCB. Because of this change in the direction of current, coil starts rotating. Okay, electrical energy converted into mechanical energy, and the main part plays the role by split ring called as commutator. Okay, so I hope you understand the whole topic, force on a current carrying conductor and the electric motor also. Okay, so this is all about the force on a current carrying conductor along with the working of electric motor with the diagram. I hope you understand. Thank you so much.